Right, and welcome back to the GeoGuessr video. It's been a little while, but we're back and I'm playing more often again. Last time I played, we didn't have this in turbo mode, so we'll be trying that out in this video as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight in. Hope you enjoy. Currently, yeah, just I've not long been promoted to Master 2 from Master 3. So to warm up, we'll just go into this just normal no move game. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've done some videos, so I thought, well, we'll just do some usual, just normal duels. Just get back into the swing of things. Okay, and I played a little bit earlier, so hopefully it won't be too bad in this recording. Famous last words, but we'll see. So, yeah, I'd say looking like Canada. Yeah, we do have the Canadian flag there. It's good to know. So Canada, and probably more eastern, I'd say. We do have some water over there. Maybe, yeah, I'd say we probably are near the coast then. Just trying to think if this would be like a lake, or maybe the actual coast, like to the sea. We're probably somewhere in this area here. Maybe even on this side in Newfoundland. But we'll probably, we'll just go there. Guess first as well. Always seems to have picked a particular spot there. Okay, it was there. I did say it could be, but yeah, definitely in this kind of region of Canada. I've lost a few points off that though. Okay. Straight away, I'd say like we're looking like Norway, Sweden here. You don't usually find these like red snow poles in Canada, I don't think. I think it's a European thing. I think. So yeah, we'll guess. Ooh. Well, it doesn't look... I'd probably say we are more Sweden, just because it's looking a little bit flatter. Finland was another option as well, yeah. I did consider it, but I just thought it maybe looked a little bit more like Sweden. For some reason. I couldn't really tell you why. On to the next round. It's looking like Russia with that car. And just the overall feel of it. Probably eastern, but not too far east, I'd say. Maybe somewhere like Cheetah, maybe even further east than that, maybe even like further north than that as well. Just a hedge, I think we'll go around there. But it could be, yeah, it could be either side of me, I'd say. See, he's went all the way up there as well. And it was actually western. Okay, it was near St. Petersburg. Oh, that didn't give me that vibe. I thought it'd give me more of the eastern vibe, but not to worry. I'm off to a great start here. And hopefully I've upped the volume levels of the effects a little bit more as well. So hopefully that's not too loud. Ooh, got me a little confused. I'd say probably northern Spain. And it was Croatia. That makes sense. Definitely had a Mediterranean feel. But GG, yeah, we couldn't knock any points off. But on to the next. Yeah, we'll try the turbo. We'll give that a go. I don't think we played particularly bad there. I just think just a better opponent, just better region guessing. On to the next. Hope you are enjoying so far. Ooh. It's just looking like, so we've got 30 seconds here per round. It's just a quicker duels basically. This new turbo game mode. I already played it a couple of times, but ooh, I am a little bit stumped on this one. With those fences though, I probably would say, see these kind of South America. It has like a South American feel, but I could be wrong. Chile, yeah. Makes sense. I don't think we had the sun to help us there. I think it was too cloudy. Okay. Not the easiest round so far, I've got to admit. I did play alright earlier, but these rounds are a little bit tricky so far. Again, a little bit hilly. I probably will say Sweden or Finland for this. It could be Norway as well, but I think Sweden's the best shout. Okay, it's a little bit more southern than I thought. I guess. Again, the country, but these region guesses aren't great so far. That's okay. So we're in Europe with those kind of just standard bollards, really. Somewhere in this area, in this vicinity. I'm actually just going to hedge it. It was Hungary. Okay, it was Hungary. So I think the bollards may have helped me just get in that area there. Just they didn't really, yeah. Didn't really, they just strike me as just usual European. Nothing particular about them. Okay, this one with poles all the way down to the, well, the stripes all the way down. I would say Taiwan here, but it doesn't. Only reason I was a bit hesitant is because it doesn't really look like a typical Taiwan Roman to me. Just with the architecture threw me off, but we will go there. Yeah, I was right with that. Okay, he got that. As soon as he guessed Japan there, I was like, have I messed him up completely there? But it's all good, we got a win. I'll leave a link in the description to my music and all my latest releases. If you're interested, you can check that out. I should have a new release out soon as well, so yes, hopefully stay tuned. And if you're interested, as I said, check it out. Okay, well, it's looking like, I'd say Southeast Asia. Might be wrong with that, there's a lot of English. Oh, okay, so I assume would be in Philippines then. Maybe it's barrier there, just to hedge it. Nice, okay, off to a good start. So, but yeah, the Philippines, they were driving on the right, all white road lines, even though you can get the road lines are a little bit all over the place in the Philippines. But yeah, driving on the right, that looking that tropical, and we had English as well, so I knew it most likely had to be Philippines there. Okay, this round, Mediterranean, I'd say straight away. I was going to say Greece or something, but we don't have EU blue there. Ooh, I can't. Maybe it's southern France. Yeah, it's southern France, because that yellow plate in the background as well. Ah, it was Gibraltar. It makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense as to why the yellow bus stop sign on the road was a little bit throwing me off there, and the road lines on the side of the road didn't feel quite right, but don't get Gibraltar that often. Okay, this should be Kyrgyzstan. I do need to hurry up a little bit here, but this is turbo for you. Does it can throw you under the cosh a little bit. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, I didn't really process a like there. Yeah, I had a Kyrgyzstan round earlier, which I nearly 5k'd off camera, because I managed to line it up with a like, but yeah, not that time. Ooh, Canada, but obviously not in Canada. Those red and white poles, I have not seen those before, but that would probably be a clue. I would assume this is just northern Spain. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Did we have a border around the sign actually? Okay, no, well, I was right, and that was a really good guess. That was a really good guess. Great region guess. Considering my region guessing hasn't been great so far, we'll take it. But yeah, that was really good. I was dating myself then because I thought the sign had a white border around it, and you'd very rarely get that in Spain. But not to worry, on to the next one. I assume maybe as I climb up the ranks as well, I assume NMPZ will be unlocked for Turbo. I'm not sure if it's just a no move thing, or if maybe if you get into Champion or Master 1, it unlocks Turbo NMPZ. Let me know about that. Okay, Iceland with those yellow poles and the landscape, so we'll guess straight away. Good guess from him. Really good guess from him. Yeah, I don't know if that was luck or if he used something there that I missed. Right, this one. Ooh. I was going to say Canada, right? It does look Canadian, but then it doesn't because we have the European signs here. We have the dashes on the side. Okay, so it's going to be Norway then. Yeah, it's going to be Norway because the buildings as well in the distance. Probably quite far south. Only reason I was thinking Canada at first as well was because the the road was like really wide, and you do tend to see that in Canada, really wide roads. But yeah, after a bit, it did seem really European, didn't it? Okay, water to the west. There's the sun. Water to the west. Ooh. I have actually no idea, to be honest. I genuinely, my mind went blank on this. Okay, I got the country right. I'm out though, I think. No, I'm not. Yeah, something was telling me Mexico for that last round. Oh, this is tricky. Even he's stumped by this. And I think I will go for Italy. I think it's a decent hedge as well. Czechia, okay. I got knocked out there, unfortunately. But, not a bad game. Even though it only lasted 4 rounds. Yeah, a little bit of a mixed start so far. I suppose this is, yeah, I haven't been playing as much over the last few weeks. Also, last month or so, I've not been playing as much as I did when I did record the videos, but, well, more consistently. But, been getting back into it a little bit. We're getting some decent results here and there, but I just need to find a little bit more consistency. It doesn't help when I record as well. My game is a little bit slow, but we move. Looking European straight away. First thought was maybe like Belgium, that kind of area. Maybe a little bit more south than that. To be fair, these buildings... yeah, Luxembourg, Belgium. Maybe a little bit more east of that. But we're going to guess around here. Just the buildings gave me that kind of vibe as well. Nice. That was a good... yeah. that was not my best showing yet, this video, but... that was a good guess. I knew it felt like Belgium, Luxembourg, and it was literally right on the border, so... good round, good round. Okay, we still be antenna. There's a sun. Just can't really use it. Stubby antenna. Thinking probably Brazil or Mexico. It's probably... I'm not really sure on which one, because the sun's not really helping. It was Brazil. Yeah, it was between Mexico and Brazil, yeah. Occasionally I can get those mixed up if I don't have the hemisphere, and it looks like it's just a little bit generic. These signs remind me of like Argentina, possibly Chile, but I'm pretty... no, I think that this is Argentina. Looks quite similar to the new number plates as well, those kind of colours, so maybe that's the right logic to go off as well. See? It was Brazil. Mistook Portuguese to Spanish there, but the signs maybe do match the new number plate colours, but they look Spanish to me. Gonçalves, Correa. Yeah, it looked really Spanish there to me. I didn't see any, didn't see much Portuguese to differentiate it, so unlucky there. It's probably just northern Mexico. His turbo mode is a little bit tricky though. It does throw you under the cosh quite a bit, and it was just in Mexico, but I should have just guessed more north. It didn't really look like the southern US, so I should have probably committed to that a little bit more. Ooh, orange soil. I was gonna say Brazil, but it looks a little more Asian than... yeah, it looks like Asian. I'd say maybe Vietnam, Cambodia, but I think I'd say Vietnam for this. Maybe. I'm not sure where to guess in the country though, so somewhere near Cambodia with that kind of red soil makes sense, I guess. It was Brazil. Oh man, Brazil was my first thought, but it looked more Asian to me. Yeah, let me know on that round, because I think honestly, I think that was a fair enough mix up there. I do think that could have went either way. So we'll try NMPZ. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. So yes, it might be on higher ranks, or it's just on no move at the moment. Looks like we're gonna get demoted again, so I need to put the work in off camera if I don't get good some more good results in this video. Even if I'm not playing that well though, hopefully you're picking up stuff here and there that you didn't know. Drop a like and maybe subscribe. Consider that if you are enjoying this video and if you're learning any tips or tricks from this. And I'll try and get back into more regular uploads again. I just played a lot of GeoGuessr, so I just need a little bit of a break from it, but we are back, and we are on ItzzHazza as well. Didn't need to remember that. Well, first thinking was maybe Brazil, or definitely in the South America. This kind of fencing. Maybe Northern Colombia. Kind of, yeah. This kind of soil colour as well. Okay, Brazil, Argentina, maybe. I think Uruguay could be a possibility, but I think it just looks a bit too red for that. Either Colombia or Brazil to me. Maybe Mexico, but I can't tell what hemisphere we're in, I don't think. Nah, I'd say we're more in the north though. If the sun's more in that, yeah. I'd say we are more in the north, so I think our best bet is to probably go for Brazil here, but it could be Colombia, could be Argentina, that kind of area. It could be Central America. I don't think so. That's another possibility, South Africa, but as soon as I say that, it's Botswana. Interesting. I didn't consider it till right at the end, but it makes sense to yeah, that car was weird. So this one actually might be Guatemala. Yeah, I think this one actually is Guatemala, if I'm not mistaken. Even though we don't have the car, we just have the single yellow in the middle, and it looks quite Central American anyway. The fences on the side. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, intuition was correct there. Nice one. Yeah, just had a Central American feel there. Nice, always nice to get Guatemala without the car meta as well. I did do that once or twice recently as well, in games off camera, which is nice. Okay, we do have really dark red soil here. Dark red soil. This, I would assume Brazil. Close to Argentina, that kind of area. Maybe we are in this panhandle here, because this soil is very dark. We do have a lot of greenery as well, and the sun is slightly more in the north, but yeah. I'd say we probably are actually, I don't know how far in we are, or if we are exactly there, but I think if we just guess around here, it should be a good edge, just in case it is Brazil as well. It could also be Asia. It could be, but I did go down the South American route. It's unlucky, man. I feel like I'm getting a lot of rounds at the moment that either look very Asian and very South American, and I'm just picking the wrong one. But yeah, that's fair enough. I can see that as well. This is tricky. First thought was maybe like Israel or something, but not sure about that. Israel, like that kind of area of the world. It looks very dry. Would be South Mediterranean or like Argentina, that kind of area. I might do a video on this on like landscapes and stuff, but like, for example, like this kind of area, Argentina, can look a little bit similar to the Mediterranean because they're kind of similar levels away from the equator, but just on opposite hemispheres. Okay. It was old man. Okay. Makes sense as well. But I was started waffling about like a little trick to get landscapes, and I nearly forgot to guess in time. But I'll say that for a future video. Okay. European? Like, thin road. Got me Croatia or something. That was good. Yeah, that was good. Considering what we had to work off, he also gets Croatia as well. So he did give off that vibe. It was just in there, in Bulgaria. Come on. Okay. Russia, because we have that sign there, quite long. And also all these bollards, the road. Everything about it. It's just how wet. Russia isn't the ideal country to get here. I think I will guess up here, you know. Because I think it does look like this. Because it looks a bit like Finland. Good guess. It was still a good Russian guess, but I'm still not close enough. Okay, we are still in it though. But yeah, that was unlucky. That was a good guess, but just even better from him. I'm gonna chuck the pressure on here. This has got to be Brazil. It's either roundabout where I've clicked in Brazil or like the northeast kind of vibe. But it could be Tonkinson's, that kind of area as well. Nice. Okay, better. Okay, I need to probably just guess quicker because I'm too busy waffling and not. I'm just giving you too much time to think. I think. Japan. I can just about tell the low cam. Yeah. Just want to check if this could be Hokkaido. I'm not sure if that's a clue there. It does look quite northern. Nice. Yeah, that did give me a north vibe. It wasn't quite Hokkaido, but it did give me that north vibe. That was good. Okay. If I just committed a little bit more to the north there, I could have damaged him a lot more. But see, again, this could be Japan, but I don't think this is low cam. I think this is just somewhere in Europe, maybe like Bulgaria, that kind of area. This kind of vicinity. Where do we want to guess as a hedge? Should we just hedge there? Oh, Germany. ItzzHazza. GG, yeah, Germany just gave me a bit more of a, slightly more of an Eastern European vibe there. Can't really tell you why, but unfortunately we are nearly bottom of the bloody league. This isn't great. We will try another. No, we'll do another turbo. We'll do another turbo because maybe might give us more of a chance if opponents are under pressure as well. Hopefully, it's not been my best showing since it's my first video for a bit, but I'm back. So yeah, I'd say we've chucked in some more right guesses here and there. I do need to be more consistent again. But I did recently get promoted from Master 3 to Master 2, so I'm not doing too bad. Maybe I'm being a little bit too hard on myself. Yeah, and played this guy earlier, Benanos. Okay. Oh dear me. We need to check where the sun is. Again, a lot of rounds today, it's not helped. Either between South America or Europe. We're just gonna. It looks quite. Peru, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, we'll finish off on this last NMPZ game. I just really had to lock in for that game there. For that first round, I knew I had to lock in. Right, NMPZ. This road is a bit weird. Very grainy. Yeah, maybe... I'm not... Again, I really need to brush up on, like, poles and stuff like that. I'm just not... Because, you know, I'm not played as much. It just doesn't... Some of it's a bit rusty on it. I'm just gonna... It's somewhere there, surely. Nice. Okay, I couldn't really get words out properly then. But it just gave me a little Central American vibe. I think it might have been the grainy road. And I think we did seem a bit further down on the camera. So I was thinking maybe it could be like a truck or something. That was the logic behind that. We have these, again, little, like, looking like South American fences. Is that enough to go there? It looks quite European as well, which has been giving me a problem. South American European giving me a problem recently, for some reason. But I think it's either there, Mexico, or Europe. It was Europe, yeah, France. Yeah, no, I can see why he's guessed there. Those fences looked quite South American, or just that kind of the world. Dropping me confused, even though I did say it made sense, but okay. So I probably would rule out Canada because this dirt road isn't as wide. Looks more European, looks more narrow, looks more Finnish, Swedish. That kind of vibe. Ooh, Latvia. Okay. Yeah, they could have been the Baltics as well. Yeah, fair enough. Not too far off. USA. Either it could be Northern California as a possibility, but I don't think it is. I think it's more just Midwest. This would remind me more of like Iowa, Nebraska. This over here is a little bit weird. Kind of reminds me more south in a way, or just more western. It's probably there. Yeah, it's a good hedge. I think I'd guess it's in this vicinity for sure. Kansas, okay. Honestly, probably would have guessed closer to Kansas if it weren't for those little hills in the background there. Because every time I get Kansas, it's just flat. It's just like a Minecraft world. It's just completely flat. It's somewhere in Europe. I just can't quite tell how hot it is. It's Belgium as a hedge because it could be quite a few countries around it. USA. Luckily, he messed up massively there as well. Okay. Yeah, it made sense as to USA. The US was one of the first thoughts, but it was like, it looks way more European than that. So, yeah, fair enough. It looks like we are at the back of the truck there. I think we're in Namibia. It's got to be, surely. It looks like we're driving on the left. Yeah, nice. We've got a good region guess. Nice. Is that enough to finish him off, or is that we still got a bit to... Yeah, nah. I didn't think so. But drop him a GG as well. Good guess there. Okay. I'm thinking either Central America or like Asia at the moment. It's either, yeah, Central, South America or Asia. This is tough. This is really tough. It looks like actually might have white in the middle. I mean yellow. Yellow in the middle. I am actually just going to guess there. It's just Mexico. I just overcomplicated it. Drop him a GG. That was tough. Mexico was on my mind, but there's just too many options in my head there to filter through. I'm thinking Poland. I don't know why. Oh, it wasn't a million miles off. That wasn't far off at all. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't look quite cold enough to be Baltics, but didn't look warm enough to be much further south. So that was just kind of the logic of these rounds, man. They're giving me like a bit of a lot of continents, but if we look in there, is that a black and white sign? Do we trust that? Is it, because it doesn't really give me Peru vibes. Like, I was thinking, oh, this could be Peru. Other options then with a black and white sign like that. Yeah, maybe Malaysia. Maybe Malaysia then. I think it makes more sense for it to be Malaysia. So that's what we're gonna go with. I think we've got this right. It could be Indonesia, but I'm pretty sure. Nah, Kazakhstan. Okay, I didn't know Kazakhstan had black and white signs like that as well. GG, even though he's laughing. Yeah. GG, well, you meant it on a video, so. And we are bottom of Master 2. Come on, what a video. Oh, well, we're second bottom, sorry. We're second bottom. But, yeah, I remember, yeah, looking back at that last round, Kazakhstan does make sense, doesn't it? It's very open, vast, but, yeah, not my best showing, but not my worst. Definitely room for improvement. I did think I'd start the video on like a 9 out of 5 rating, so maybe a little bit more grinding off camera, and I'll come back and hopefully have a little bit more practice, but hopefully you have enjoyed, and yeah, it's been good recording again. It's been a little while, so let me know if there's any video ideas you want to see. I might do more offline maps as well, more challenges, stuff like that, and maybe more tip and tricks videos as well. But I thought I'd get back into swing of things with some duels and testing out the new turbo mode, but yeah, I think I might need some pro practice, because it does throw a lot of pressure, about 30 seconds. So yeah, I think that's about it. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next video very soon, in a bit.